beginning in verse 5. Lot also, which went with Abram, had flocks and herds and tents. And the land was not able to bear them, that they might dwell together, for their substance was great, so that they could not dwell together. And there was a strife between the herdsmen of Abram's cattle and the herdsmen of Lot's cattle. And the Canaanite and the Perizzite dwelled then in the land. And Abram said to Lot, let there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee, and between my herdsmen and thy herdsmen, for we're brethren. Abram pleaded. Abram was a man of peace, and he pleaded with his nephew Lot, let there be no strife between us. We're family. We're brethren. Let there be no contention between us. It's not worth it. Let me tell you something. As a small church or as a large church, any church, we are family. Let me tell you this, regardless of the size of the church, let me plead with you as Abraham pleaded with Lot, let there be no strife between us. Let there be no contention. Listen, everybody's not perfect like you are. You're going to meet up with some people who have imperfections. You're going to have people right here in the midst of us who are not going to do exactly everything the way you'd like it done, when you'd like it done, how you'd like it done. But we're family. Let there be no contention between us. Let there be no strife between us. Listen, the church cannot afford strife, and especially if you're a small church. We can't afford strife. We can't afford contention. It's something that will do nothing but slow down and hinder the growth of the church and the advancement of the kingdom. That's what it's designed for. And so Abram said to Lot, let there be no strife. He says, I pray thee. He says, I'm pleading with you. You know, I beg of you, let there be no strife between us. Not even between your herdsmen and my herdsmen. Not even between your workers and my workers. Let there be no strife. Let there be no contention, he says, between us. Is not the whole land before thee? Separate thyself, I pray thee, from me. If thou wilt take the left hand, then I'll take the right. If you depart to the right, then I'll go to the left. Abraham says, listen, I'm going to make this as smooth a transition as possible. I'll give you first choice of everything. I'll give you first pick. Listen, the Bible says we are to prefer one before the other. Prefer your brothers and your sisters before you. Give them first choice. Give them first lot. He says, if you choose to go to the left, this area over here, then I'll go to the right. If you want to go to the right, then I'll go to the left. There's plenty of room for both of us to have what we need and get along together. Amen.